The former Chinese leader Jiang Zemin, who stepped in after the Tiananmen Square massacre, has died. It comes at a time when the nation is once again gripped by protests.
Let's turn to China now, where the former Chinese leader, Jiang Zemin, has died in Shanghai. He was 96. He took over from Deng Xiaoping in the aftermath of the Tiananmen Square massacre back in 1989. For more than a decade, he presided over China's extraordinary rise in prosperity and global influence, though it was also a period of increased religious repression, corruption and environmental degradation. Stephen MacDonald reports from Beijing.
Jiang Zemin will be remembered as China's leader when his country rejoined the global community, a time of opening up and high-speed growth. He was also known as a power broker, economic reformer and something of an eccentric. After the bloody 1989 crackdown on protesters in and around Tiananmen Square, China was ostracised internationally. In the aftermath, Jiang Zemin was chosen as a compromise leader in the hope he'd unify hardliners and more liberal elements. He prioritised market forces, giving China the highest level of per capita growth of any major country. But political reforms were put to one side, and he's been criticised for the mass detention of Falun Gong practitioners who were seen as a threat to the party. He was at the helm for the Hong Kong handover, when China joined the World Trade Organization and when it was awarded the 2008 Summer Olympics. Whether it be playing ping pong, singing or showing off his Hawaiian guitar skills, Jiang Zemin was a showman, in sharp contrast to the leaders who followed him.
Excited. Too simple. Sometimes naive.
He famously gave Hong Kong journalists a public dressing down in English. And his images have become GIFs and emojis, still flying around Chinese social media, with a mixture of affection and hilarity.
If you agree,
At a press conference with former US President Bill Clinton, there was debating and light-hearted banter. It's hard to imagine this happening now.
dictatorship.
CBS News asked if he was running a developmental dictatorship.
Am I wrong? Of course. This is big mistake. Big mistake, of course.
In his elderly years, there was still talk of him retaining a factional power base, as he survived rumour after rumour that he'd passed away. Yet his final public appearance in 2019 showed that even Jiang Zemin had to slow down sometime.